Do you have so the last thing we're talking about is who is your playoff sleeper in each conference? So that assumes that the team you're talking about will make the playoffs. But out of all of them, what is the one team in each conference do you think can totally make a run and like won't be very expected?
It's not going to be a run, but I can see them winning the first round. And we've talked about this already.
Yeah,
For the NFC, the Washington football team.
yeah,
If their matchup is right, then I think they could beat whoever they play. And I mean that
yeah.
by matchup, I mean if the Seattle Seahawks are one of like that team were in the because I mean theoretically they'd have Alex Smith back by playoff time, and
Yes.
he's been pretty decent. I mean, with like a few words, but yeah, I mean I think they could get to the second round if they had a good matchup, like the Seattle Seahawks again. Uh, but I mean, that's it. They won't get past the second round because then they'd go against like who the Packers.
Yeah, I don't see them beating Green Bay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my take on that.
I think I'm with you on the football team in the NFC just because if we talked about this last week, if they get matched up with Tampa, I see them actually winning that game. And that's not a comment on Brady or anything like that. It's just that the O-line is trash and he's 43 and we talked about how he struggles when he's under pressure. So I definitely could see them winning that. But I'm going to choose someone in the AFC here just to mix it up. I think we definitely have to take a look at you know the Cleveland Browns, honestly.
Yeah.
This is going to sound absurd because they're not going to win the North and they'll probably be a 5 seed. But I absolutely could see the Browns surprising someone, especially, right? This is going to sound crazy. But if they get the 5, with the way Pittsburgh is trending, you could have a shocker. You could absolutely have a shocker. And Pittsburgh destroyed them like 4 or 5 weeks ago. But this is a Browns team that's been playing really, really good of late. The offense has been clicking. The Steelers' defense has been slipping quite a bit. You saw how Stephon Diggs gashed them last week. And also the Steelers' offense has become very predictable, and Myles Garrett's back, and there's just a lot of things that are working. Also, right, if Cleveland plays Tennessee, could see them beating Tennessee, assuming Tennessee wins the division. So I'll say the Cleveland Browns. I think they could definitely surprise some teams. Now, granted, if there's a reseed and they were to get matched up with Kansas City in the second round, I don't see them going beyond that. I think that Mahomes would take care of business against Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
But I think I'll go with the Browns. I'll jump on the hype train now. We've been talking about them since the beginning of the year. Part of it is hope, like wishful thinking, because of how much Cleveland fans have suffered. But yeah, I will. You know what? I will jump on that train. I'll hope Myles Garrett can keep me in games, and then I'll hope Baker Mayfield doesn't make enough screw ups to keep him in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say the Browns. I mean, they just I mean it's not even a sleeper to say the Bills anymore. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um okay.
Oh hey, if you like watching this video, then watch the last video right here. And if you like the video, then subscribe by clicking this button right here.